Hey, bless the Lord. Damian Parrott here, founder of the Vallejo Training Center, where I challenge believers in Vallejo to live with courage so they can stop going to church and start being the church. Do you know the 3 biggest Vallejo church barriers that block men in Vallejo? If you're a Christian man in Vallejo who wants to bypass these barriers and push on to victory, then watch this video. Barrier number 1 is the belief that church is irrelevant. This is an obvious barrier. Times have changed and everything around you is changing also. Should the church change also? I mean, would do robes, stained glass, organs, or any of that have anything to do with you right now and right here in Vallejo? The problem here is that the institutional church has drifted so far off track that in many ways it has become irrelevant. But once you understand the true church is not the same as the outward, visible church, then you will begin to see how completely relevant it is and can be in your life. You get around this barrier by doing your due diligence. There are 83,000 Christian denominations, and none come with the warning label on the door that says, "Beware, false doctrine inside." But there are both warning signs and directions inside the Bible. If you've already been stopped by believing church is irrelevant, this is how you get going again. 1, understand that you are in the fight of your life, but the warfare is so subtle that if you're not aware, you may not even realize what's going on. And this battle is for your mind. And that leads to the next barrier. Barrier number 2, Bible babble. This is a barrier because God's word makes sense. But to many church folks, the church has become a place for Christian slogans and Bible-based one-liners that are used to distinguish the super spiritual from the wretched uninitiated. Bible babble can stop you because it doesn't communicate truth, and it will leave you confused and discouraged, especially since they are usually accompanied by an open yet unread Bible. You get around this barrier by asking yourself questions. My personal favorite is, can you show me that in the Bible? Or, what does that mean? Caution. I want to warn you, this will be the fastest way to find out the spiritual maturity of the person you ask. Barrier number 3, soft leadership. This is a problem because you don't want to follow Mr. Rogers.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood.
Into combat. As I've already said, you are behind enemy lines and the war has already begun. And you must be trained to fight. This is a problem, or this is a barrier, because many people hold an effeminate Sunday school view of Christ, and that's what they communicate in their conduct. You get around this by discovering there is more to Christ than the weak, emaciated Sunday school Jesus you probably had shoved down your throat. And if you've already run headlong into this roadblock, I challenge you to search for courageous leadership, because it is out there. Now that you know the top 3 Vallejo church barriers Christian men in Vallejo face and how to bypass them or build momentum again if you've already smashed into at least one of them, I'd like to challenge you to stop wasting time and jumpstart your success by getting instant access to my cheat sheet, 5 tips to avoid counterfeit church. Don't delay and take action. If you found the video beneficial or useful, go ahead and like it. If you didn't like it, hey, let me know the reason for that too. I look forward to reading your comments, hearing about what God is doing in your life. And if it was really powerful, go ahead and share it. So until the next time, fight courageously, take action, and accomplish the impossible with God.